continue to follow breaking news out of Aiken County, where an armed and dangerous felon is on the loose. Good evening and thanks for tuning in. I'm Will Rio.
And I'm Zaina Halliburton. Aiken authorities say this all started after a shots fired call around 9 o'clock this morning and SWAT was called in. This happening in New Ellenton, which is about 10 miles south of the city of Aiken. Specifically, this happened on Nondren Street and Dry Branch Road. Authorities say they were called to a home about a shooting. Nobody was shot, but by 12:30, we were told the suspect, Christopher Parker, had disappeared.
Now, this is the best photo we have of Parker at this moment from when he was arrested back in 2012. We are working to get an updated photo of him as we speak. Authorities say Parker now has 4 warrants out for his arrest and is an armed felon at this point. Here's Sydney Hood joins us live from the New Ellenton Police Department. Sydney, it's been about 6 hours since authorities say Parker got away. What are they doing to search for him?
New Ellenton's police chief says they have exhausted every avenue they have in this active search for Christopher Parker. He says thanks to the Aiken County Sheriff's Office, they've had drones in the sky and they actually flew a drone through the house that's at the center of this investigation. Within the last half hour, I got an update from Chief Solomon that says he believes Parker is no longer in the area, but he says New Ellenton Police still has an active presence in this area to ensure that all New Ellenton citizens are safe as we head into the evening. Now, I want to show you some video and take you back to the scene earlier when it was still very much an active law enforcement scene. When our News 12 crews got out there around lunchtime today, they say they counted at least 10 law enforcement vehicles. That's New Ellenton Police, the Aiken County Sheriff's Office, and the SWAT team, all on the ground actively searching for Christopher Parker, who they say, again, they are considering to be armed and dangerous. I believe we are showing you that old mugshot that we have of Parker from whenever he was arrested in 2012. I'm going to read off a description that Police Chief Solomon gave us about Parker so you can match those characteristics to the photo that's on your screen. Police Chief Solomon says that Parker is around 5'11" and weighs approximately 200 pounds, and that Parker was last seen wearing a black tank top and black pants. Police Chief Solomon says that Parker has made multiple threats to harm innocent people on social media and that his team are taking these threats very seriously. And the chief also mentioned to us about Parker going live on Facebook Live and that they've been monitoring that as well. But again, this is still a very active search that they have for Christopher Parker, who, again, law enforcement says they are considering to be armed and dangerous.
Making multiple threats to harm innocent people on his social media, and we're taking those very seriously. Again, we're keeping units in the area, steadily patrolling, so that way we can ensure our citizens are safe.
Chief Solomon says if you see anything, if you hear anything, to be sure and call police, call 911 with any information that you may have. I'm going to read off that description that the police chief gave us of Parker one last time so you can have some fresh ears on it. Police Chief Solomon says that Parker is approximately 5'11". He weighs around 200 pounds, and he was last seen wearing a black tank top and black pants. So if you see someone that matches that description, or if you see anything on social media, hear anything, he highly encourages you to call police, call 911, because again, they are considering Christopher Parker to be armed and dangerous. And then again, Chief Solomon tells me that he believes Parker is no longer in the area, but again, he says that police still has an active presence in the area to ensure all New Ellenton citizens are safe, especially as we head into the evening.
All right, thank you, Sydney, for keeping us updated on that. We know law enforcement is going to continue searching for Parker throughout this evening, we can assume, and then into tomorrow. If it does end up lasting that long, of course, we'll continue to follow this breaking situation and bring you live updates both right here on air and online at WRDW.com. Thanks again, Sydney.